Projects needs to have some kind of motivation. In our case, we want to build an app that is easy to use, fun to play, and most of all, useful for users. Most of our team members have little siblings. In my case, I have a niece, and our app would be really helpful for her to learn about animals.
We decided to do our app on a 20 questions game, and we were deciding on a topic, and we had a couple ideas. We thought maybe countries or universities. We eventually chose animals, because we figured it was something that the questions and the answers would be very intuitive for the user. Questions like, does it have wings? Things that people knew right off the top of their head. People wouldn't have to look up or do any extra research to know this.
There are mainly two parts of this program. The first part is about the Java code, the other one is about the XML files. In the Java code, we implement our algorithm and we use the binary trees. In the XML files, we design our graphic user interface and we try to make it user-friendly.
One of the most challenging parts of creating the app was basically coming up with the algorithm to narrow down the animals. I mean, we have approximately 100 animals and we can't use like 100 questions to come down to one animal. So we needed to create a binary tree and put the most important questions that narrow down a huge category of animals in the beginning.
This is how we make an image button in the XML file. The image view shows us how we put an image into the XML file. The alert dialog rests inside the image button, so that when you click on the image button, it's gonna give you a pop-up dialog, and you can cancel from that dialog by clicking on the cancel button, which is also implemented in the alert dialog. Okay, so these two lines of code, they load the music file into the variable called music. So that every time you want to play the music, you just call sp.play function and it's gonna play the music. This is how we implement the game start pop-up at the start of the game, which automatically disappears. The button here is just an Android default button, which acts the same way as the image button. This XML file shows how we designed the graphics for our application startup screen. The Java code for the image button, as you can see, implements the play music function and the alert dialog. This is how we implement the binary tree in the Java code. So this code shows us what happens when we reach the end of the game. It's gonna pop up the alert dialog and it's gonna show the picture of the animal using the XML file.
Okay, so as for future work, the first thing that we are thinking about is to try and add the fun facts about the animals along with the pictures of the animals, so that in that case our application will serve educational purposes for the kids. And the second thing that we're trying to do is to expand the database. For now we only have like around 80 animals, right? We're trying to expand that and add more animals into it, so that eventually we'll have more and more, and we probably will cover all the animals if possible. And the last thing that we're trying to do is to switch topics. We're not only just going to do animals, we can do more than that. We can do famous people, we can do universities, we can do all the things that we started.